And we will leave you with a... I can't do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks.
Have we talked about my transporter thing on podcasts before?
Oh, that whole debacle.
Yeah, have we talked about that?
Transporter?
So I would never get in a teleporter.
Oh no, I would 100%. Like
here's why.
So there's like a couple of different teleporter like technologies in like sci-fi. There's the one that basically deletes you and then reprints you on the other side.
Yes, would not. No, that's. Yeah.
Then there's also like the wormhole like gateway. So
Wormhole, I would do wormhole.
But they're just bending space to like get you there.
I'd do a wormhole.
That's because it's not getting rid of you.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Literally just like
something. But I'm talking about the one where it turns you into energy and then it puts you through tubes. Because I'll tell you why. They take you.
Yeah.
And they break you down into all your atoms.
Yeah.
And then the other ends, they put you back together.
Yeah.
What they have just done is murdered you and then cloned you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
are dead.
You are dead.
Yeah.
And all that exists is a clone that thinks it's you at the other end. I wouldn't do it.
I got to
No,
Japan.
you did. No, you didn't. You died. You're not in Japan.
version of me is in Japan.
Here's what it's like. It's like they went, all right, we're going to teleport you. Please stand here. All right. No. And then you watch it on a screen as you appear in Japan.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I'm not there. And then they go, we know. Bang. And shoot you in the head. you experience no Japan.
Right.
Yeah.
But my other
you would experience
but it's not you.
It's not all about me. Maybe my clone wants to have a good time.
Yeah, but then that clone has to leave.
You guys are just
selfish.
The clone
That's what you guys are. You're selfish.
I'd never do it because they're just murdering me.
If that's the point, just clone someone and send them to Japan.
I would wormhole it. I would wormhole it.
Yeah, wormhole would be
either or.
Yeah.
Either or. Wormhole seems fine.
I'm not
just
picky.
like not even like breaking space. You can just like.
You just bend it. You've seen that famous diagram where it's like, here's a dot, here's a dot. The closest thing is a straight line. No, you fold it.
Yeah. That means
your clones are going to kill you. That's what's going to happen.
Well, I'm not going to have any clones.
Well, you might not have choice.
That's why you embroider a number 2 into their cheek.
No, that still gets teleported.
Yeah, it's just going to murder me.
Oh, shit. Maybe don't do clones.
My clones would be my friends because I send them to Japan.
Yeah, but you'd be dead.
doesn't matter. As long as someone's having a good time.
Just think of the people in Japan. You don't need to murder yourself. Just be like, they're having a great time without me. It's fine.
If I can also avoid a flight travel from like 16 hours or
so
whatever.
I got cramp in my leg.
He was really excited about that traveling.
Whoa! You probably see it. I'm just like,
I imagine that. Would that be more expensive as well?
What?
Like
teleporting?
Depends how much energy it takes.
Yeah.
I imagine it take a lot if you're doing atoms and shit.
And I'm assuming
how much is a bullet?
Well, if they still have to move your atoms, even if you aren't teleporting. If you get in a plane, if you get in a plane, all your atoms are being moved.
Yeah, but I think the plane ticket's more for the cost of gas, fuel.
Yeah, but I'm saying the cost to shift atoms. We do that now.
Wi-Fi.
True. Yeah.
Because technically you don't need the actual like atoms themselves.
Yeah.
You
convert the matter to energy.
It'd be great if it's just like a claw machine. You just want to go. I want to go to Japan, and I think would just pick you up and just place you in Japan.
Why don't we have that? just a
it's
giant
like a car vending machine.
Yeah, we'll just build around the world, like in new vending machines where they're just like just have a ton of those in every angle
in
and
the
they just
sky.
Pick up, drop off.
Genius.
There'd be no turbulence.
But maybe that's what they're doing now. They're like taking all these fucking space shuttles to space, slowly just making like a claw. Maybe that's what they're doing.
Isn't it quicker to go under the Earth instead of around it?
There is a point where that like does actually cross over.
I said, why don't we have like between Australia and Japan? You don't go through the center of the Earth, so just build a tunnel underneath. It's quicker.
It does get very hot, like over like a few kilometers.
They're also
beneath the
doing that
surface.
with France and
That's
England.
They kind of do, but they're just more like under the ocean.
You're stupid. Yeah, of course it's under the fucking ocean because
Under the sea.
I'm sure at some point it starts from underground and then because the ocean's fucking there.
Yeah, but I
it's
think
going
because
through
it's
the ocean.
such a short distance, it doesn't quite cut really anything out.
Yeah.
It's more because you're looking at a circle.
We just need
More
to freeze the core of
Yeah.
the Earth, and then we can travel wherever.
Why is it even hot?
No,
Why do we
no,
even
no.
need that?
What we need is just we just need to hollow the earth out. That's
Why-
what we need.
why-
That's what you think you want that.
Why do we need the core of the Earth?
For the
You're an
electromagnetic shielding
Yeah.
that it provides.
There we
A
go.
lot.
Oh, because I'm an idiot because I didn't know fucking that. All right.
Like literally, like if
You learn that in primary
It's
school.
also because isn't it because the
I
way
like
the
colours
Earth
in primary school.
with the Earth spinning, which we need it to do,
Yes.
the closer you get to the center, the quicker it's spinning, which is why it's so hot. Is that part of it?
I don't
Yeah, who's
know,
stupid
but
now? Who's fucking stupid now?
but yeah, no,
is like
yeah,
an
the
apple.
molten
Yeah.
like the molten metal core of
Come
the
back,
Earth
don't know yet.
Yeah.
like produces our electromagnetic like
But I think
shielding
it's-
from the sun and like
Science with
solar
Dan.
Yeah.
from like solar radiation and
yeah.
shit like
I mean,
that.
it's what makes the North and South Pole magnetic.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Without it, we would literally be dead.
North and no, there's
No. Continue with this. Whatever it is, in the mic. Do it. Spit some facts.
Finish your thought.
Nah, it doesn't matter. Because I was gonna say the North and South Pole are magnetic, but the East and West aren't.
No.
But that's because it's the North and South.
Yes. Because you spin
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas if it was, if
Yeah,
there
yeah,
was
no,
west
I
and
know
east-
that I can see the diagram from high school of the lines.
I can't. I got no idea.
That's the
I
way
just
it
imagine like a little spinny top. It's just like
I mean, it basically is.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
And
that's
it's the spin. It's the spinning
yeah.
that creates the magnetic forces, as well as the gravitational forces. They're all very similar.
Well, I want to do a podcast about that. That was awesome. Whatever that was
Yeah.
sick.
Leave me out of that one.
Yeah.
Do you want to do your final thought?
Yeah. I'll do a final thought.
I've
Yeah.
got a little tidbit that I want to get out.
Yeah, go.
It's gonna be the final one because mine's so bad I don't even want to say.
I
it.
have
No, we'll have to finish with it now. You've hyped it up.
I have a beef with cyclists.
All right. What's wrong?
Every
I
time
was trying to make a cow pun, but I couldn't. I couldn't think of it. Oh, you've got a beef with them. Do you also have a pulled pork with cyclists? Go on.
but there is the bike lane and then there's the road.
Yeah.
Why do cyclists are on the road?
We've had this conversation, not just together, but on the podcast like 4 times.
Because it's
No, we haven't had the question you just said.
Yeah.
He said, "Why do cyclists?" Whatever you said is so grammatically incorrect. It actually hurt my head. He's like, "Why do cyclists on the road?" It broke me.
I couldn't finish this because I'm just so mad.
Anyway,
So go on.
No, that was it.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't actually know what it was. Cyclists on the road.
Yeah,
Instead of the bike lane.
they ride on the road
Yeah.
instead of the bike lane when it's right next to the road.
We've been through this. They're assholes.
Yeah, I'm convinced that they are the most arrogant people in the world.
It's. I mean, again, I think it's
Not
because
wrong.
they deem the road superior, like a superior surface to ride on. I don't understand why, because of the. It's the
Because
same.
sometimes the gutters are really shitty.
Yeah. Like,
Stop defending them
Damn, I'm getting deja vu. This is weird.
we have had this. Because we've had this conversation a few times.
because they don't stop.
I don't think we've had this in the
I
broadcast.
will cut off their fingers for
Yeah.
$100 billion.
their sense of taste
Yeah.
and smell. Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I think it's because a couple of reasons. One, I'm convinced they want to ride on the paint because it's slightly smoother.
Yeah, they really like riding on the paint because it is
Yeah.
like the best
Stop defending
surface.
them.
Yeah.
Then paint the fucking
The
bike
whole bike
lanes.
lane.
The whole bike lane. Paint it.
That's not a bad idea. That's
Yeah.
Just paint the whole.
No, because then they'll be on the road. Dickhead.
I have seen them on when at the train track.
I should be able to throw batteries at them.
Along train tracks, they really like that because it's like special tarmac just for bikes.
Then they should do that.
Yeah, right on the train track.
Here's
Yeah.
here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Do you trust the council to do that at all?
No.
They're not going to.
Let's just say if all they had to
But
do
in
was
saying
paint
that-
the bike lanes, it would take them 12 years
Yeah,
to
I
do
know.
one road.
But I'm just saying, if they're on the road
Mm-hmm.
and they veer out of the bike lane a little bit,
Yeah.
I should just be able to hit them.
It's free reign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when they're riding like that. Like they're riding side by
yeah,
side.
it's too
If
If it's like a
Because-
line, then
And also, when they ride as close to that fucking line as possible.
Yeah,
so
because
I
they
have
like
to go
to
like
be
that.
on the
Because
line.
when there's like people,
Stop defending
when
them.
there's cars in the like on the park along the side of the road, like in the bike lane, that's also like a huge danger. Because if someone opens their driver door or like the side door, and they're riding along, and they like ride into the door, they will get fucked up big time.
Good.
What do you?
They deserve it.
I've realised something.
What?
Bikers bike like bowling pins. Like there's one, and then there'll be like a couple behind, and there'll be a couple behind them.
Are you talking? Are they like
cyclists?
Yeah.
What do they do?
So in theory,
We should be able to get a
we should
strike.
be able to hit them all. And
I could get 300 points
It's like,
easy.
it's like ducks migrating for
Yeah.
the winter. They go in that V shape.
we're sticking a flock, and Peter's like, not today, you know.
Yeah.
I should be
All I'm
way
saying
too
is,
low.
I should be able to hit cyclists when they're on the road.
He makes a fair
That means
point.
you should get hit by trucks if you're in the way moody.
Sure.
I mean, he's not.
If that means I get to run cyclists on it,
Cars,
sure.
But you don't have this. You should get. A truck should hit a car if the car is in the truck only lane. You do get in trouble for being in the truck only lane.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
So why don't cyclists
I'm pretty sure
don't get pulled over
Yeah.
when they're on the road?
I think they sometimes
there are like
do.
Or if they want to get on the
there are
road,
certain laws.
they need to
for-
pay registration. They need a number plate. So I know who I killed.
And they need the little stickers on the back to tell about the family. You know those?
Yeah.
I'm George.
Yeah.
This is my wife.
And this is my pet dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I kill a cyclist, I want
Maybe
a
on
trophy.
board.
It says a helmet. You just
Yeah.
think that.
This is my wall of heads.
I hate baby on board stickers. And I'll tell you why. For two reasons. Anyone who gets a baby on board sticker is the sort of person who, when they see a baby on board sticker, goes, ooh, baby on board, I'll drive more careful.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Why do you need to be reminded to drive more careful?
Because they're a psychopath.
But I mean, like you shouldn't.
But if you're a psychopath and you see a baby on board sticker,
Yeah.
if I'm like speeding through lanes, changing,
Yeah.
The
I
amount
see a
of-
sticker, I'm not gonna
Why
be
are
like,
you? Why is it?
Careful.
Why are you the kind of person where the only thing that makes you want to drive more safely is ooh, just a baby? What about my life?
Yeah. Like, and the
You're
amount of
not a-
times
you're
I've
not a
seen a
baby.
baby
Kinda
on
like
board driver
Yeah.
drive like a crazy person is too high.
Yeah, shouldn't
Too
it?
high.
If I-
Sometimes.
Everyone needs a baby on board sticker.
A baby on board sticker should serve as the same value as driver on board. You should drive just as safe. And if I'm in a car, that's implied. I don't need that sticker. So why aren't you driving careful? Why do you need to see a baby on board
Can I
sticker
ask
to drive
something
careful?
though. Why is it the baby on board people drive slower than everyone else?
Surely to
they gotta-
protect the baby.
No,
They got a baby
because
on
even
board.
if you're driving 50 instead of 60, if you still hit a tree, it's going to hurt.
Now, have you seen that ad of the
No.
little girl get hit by the car and she's dead? And then her body slides across the road and stands up, and she walks out and she's hit again, but this time 10 kilometers an hour slower, and she's fine.
What ads are you looking at?
We have some really good
Yeah.
driving safety ads here in Australia.
Yeah.
How hard was it for you not to laugh?
It wasn't hard at all.
I started to giggle a little bit.
No, I wasn't. Now I am because you're telling me I'm
Did
not.
you say the little girl get hit by a car?
Not the first. Well, actually, you don't at all. You only. It starts with her dead body,
Oh.
and then it gets dragged backwards in time, so you don't actually see her get hit.
I get you.
And then she walks out on the road and she sees the car and she goes, ah! And then it cuts away before the car hits her.
Oh, wow.
So at no point do we see little girl get hit.
right.
But yeah,
But
if
that's
you want to
cool.
increase your driver safety, have a look at some of our driving ads. Driver safety
Yeah.
ads. We have some really good ones that
Or
they
if
actually
you,
have an impact.
yeah.
Don't drive.
That too.
It works. Wow.
I think our most successful
Go
like,
to Japan.
our
Yeah.
most successful
Live.
driver safety ad, like anti-speeding ad was the small penis
Yeah.
ad.
They're just like if you
What?
there was,
Like if you speed, you have a small penis,
yeah, and that
and
worked the
that
best.
reduced the amount of like.
I think there was
growth,
that.
like,
I
death
think there
toll.
wasn't
I
there
have a
another
small
one where it's a
penis and
bunch of
I'm proud.
guys
Yeah.
in the pub and they're drinking.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
one guy's like, "Oh, I've had 4 pints, but I'll be good to drive," and all his mates are just like, "Oh, sure you are."
Yeah, yeah.
and and it worked. And it worked because people were just like, oh, I don't have a little dick.
Yeah.
Because you can't think like, I go fast and I have a big penis.
Yeah.
And then he walks out.
Yeah.
And like I think in one of the ads there's like someone's like revving his car and like driving fast, and then like he like pans over and it sees like two girls walking past, and they're both just like
Yeah.
Tiny penis.
I think Dan's right. I think that statistically
Classic.
lowered them. Not the
But
not
what
the
about
ones
the
that
girl
like,
drivers though?
It's even weirder.
statistically.
it's a men who are speeding.
Statistically, male drivers have more accidents
Related to
because
speeding.
But is it-
related to them, their fault,
Yeah.
because they're driving like assholes.
But I'm sure the girls that speed as well.
Oh,
yeah, but they
100%.
do. They don't do it.
They're more sneaky.
They don't
about
do it on purpose.
Damn it, I want equality.
They don't. They don't do it to look cool. And that's the thing. That's why the little dick thing is just like, and it stops you. And it stops you from. Yeah, it's like, because you don't do it to look cool, and that's the reason why most male drivers were speeding. I'm not sure the studies into why most women drivers are speeding. Yeah, but yeah, the male ones, it was like, you don't have to. You are a good driver if you want to be.
It's a fair point.
Yeah.
But now I've got a cold, small penis. I'm gonna go fast. I hate the world. I'm going faster into a tree now. Alright?
Right.
Wow. My final
Your
note
final thoughts, the one that you've hyped up, you said it's the best
before you
topic
go
of
to
all
Japan.
time.
Yep. I wrote, I would hate to work at a doorbell store.
What?
What the
Okay.
fuck?
First of
That's
all,
what you want to end this on?
first of all,
No, roll it back.
What the
You got tiny
shit?
penis.
is it because of and the joke?
It's not a joke. I just fucking
Oh,
hate.
they had like a pun.
No, it's just.
But there's no like just doorbell stores.
Would you hate to work at a doorbell store? Like
No.
every single time you walk in.
It'd be like working at a Christmas store where
It's
you just
literally
no one
Bunnings.
bothers
It's
you.
literally Bunnings.
I want an audible face palm. That was it. I said for every time we're like, even that little break in the middle, you were just like, "Oh, what's your note?"
But
Like,
that's
not that
literally
good,
just
I don't
what,
wanna say
that's
it.
literally
does
just
the-
working in the door section of Bunnings.
Yeah,
That'd
but
be awful.
why?
Because every time, because like, imagine someone comes through the door and it has that little bell and it goes, "Ring, ring, ring." I would think someone's messing with the bells and I wouldn't help them.
What?
I don't know. So it's just, I would hate to
This
work.
feels like one of your
So you
opioid
want-
friends.
I wrote it when I had it was not opioids.
So you're
It's
saying
not my fault.
So you're saying when people enter the doorbell store,
Yeah.
it sets off the doorbell.
Yeah.
So you think that would just be customers testing out doorbells?
Yeah.
You should be at the front of the store then anyway.
Yeah.
So you would know whether it's.
Well, what if it's the
customers-
other way around, where it's just like,
Also, I'd imagine
Well, then you
you'd
go
just
out
be walking
anyway.
around the
What if it's
store
just one
as well.
dude?
If you hear a doorbell at all,
Yeah.
you should be out watching the store.
And also, I'm sure the people walking into the store sound you'd be
You don't sell that one.
yeah
Just don't
you,
sell
you
that
would,
one.
you'd get used to that noise. You would go, oh, that's someone entering the store.
And make
noise.
it something no one would want.
Yeah.
So that no one ever goes, ooh, I want that
Yeah,
one.
like when someone enters, make it like a
Yeah, it's like when they open the door, it's just someone recording going, "Oh, ding dong," and then
and they open the door, oh, it's tiny penis. Oh, well, that was my
or
note.
just have a wireless receiver
Yeah.
to an earbud, so if it goes off in just one ear, and you're.
Are you telling me that would be? I would fucking hate that if someone in my ear, I'm like, ding dong.
yeah. I just,
Ding
I
dong.
just make
because of
the
the front
entry.
Just
I'll just make the entry noise like something ridiculous.
I would love to work at a doorbell store.
Yeah.
No, I would love it.
I would have some fun.
Because
That you'd hear a different noise
what,
every day.
What is the what? The customer interaction.
That would be the doorbell sound, by the way.
I just say, like the level of bad customers would be so low because people are going in for the most basic thing.
Yeah.
What are they going to complain about?
Not good enough.
Well, I don't like these sounds. Oh, well, this is.
But you get
I
school
can't-
kids.
our
You get
range.
school kids being like,
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. What?
do you work at a store? Man,
But I've been
doorbells?
to Bunnings and they
Yeah.
have a whole aisle of doorbells.
Why? And also, why would kids want to go into a doorbell store?
Why do kids want to go into any store? They're bored.
No,
Yes, no.
but they go into
Just
stores
like-
and
yeah,
they
they're
have
school.
They go
fun
into
now.
like Toys R Us or
Yeah.
something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Or sit in a food
Or
court.
they go
Next
into
to a more
JB Hi-Fi's
attractive store.
and play
That's
on
not gonna
Guitar
attract
Hero
kids.
for 3 hours.
No one's just like, man, all those kids are hanging out at the
Doorbell
toilet.
store.
Not the toilet
the
store.
toilets.
It's like,
Hey, you guys all thought this was a shitty question. Look at us now. All giggling like little schoolgirls talking about doorbells. Fuck you guys.
I would hate to work at the.
Is there any
doorbell.
place that you just
I
like,
would hate.
you would refuse to work at? Like, would you
Yes.
not?
Yeah, like a call center.
There's a ton.
My work.
An abattoir.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
That's where they keep dead animals.
Where they kill dead animals.
Yeah. Well, they kill
They kill
alive
live
animals and then keep the dead ones there until they cut
Usually
them up
they're in
and sell
like
them for
freezers
meat.
and stuff,
But
though.
it's stinky.
It's very it's.
What would you work at like a?
Sewage treatment plant.
Would you work at like a shark chum place? Would like you have to feed sharks?
Yeah, it'd be fun.
I can't because the fish would freak me out.
I love that. That's so good. I'd work in an aquarium.
I can't. I
Would
couldn't.
you do a morgue?
Yeah, it's fine.
I think I'd do a morgue.
I could probably
that'd be
do.
interesting.
I'd do a morgue. Here's a good show. If we ever get $1 billion, here's
What
looking
about if
at
you
your
have
fingers.
to embalm them though? Could you do that?
What's that?
Where you take their insides out and pump them full of goo instead.
Yeah, it's fine.
Maybe.
Like you drain them. I think it's. I don't say the guts out, but you drain them of blood, and then instead of blood, you put embalming fluid in there instead, and it keeps them fresher looking longer.
That could be fun.
That'd be fine.
It'd be fun.
I'm just saying.
That could be fun.
I'm just saying.
It'd be like a balloon.
Dream show. Us two work at a morgue for a week. You two work in an aquarium for a week, and someone has to follow us and watch us through the entire week and film it.
I would be fine at an aquarium. It'd just be me with the camera on Adam.
That's the best part.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Exactly. Who would quit first? Because we'd end up getting spooked. I feel like we'd end up be like,
No, you're not
maybe.
there at night. It's
What if that's the thing though? You have to be there at night.
You guys should just play mortuary assistant.
yeah.
Who would be more scared?
That's
Me
not
at a morgue
real.
at night, or you were at an aquarium at night?
But I'm not scared. I don't like seeing it.
Why not?
I don't know. It makes like
he doesn't like the.
it's like jump scares. They don't scare me. They just startle you.
Just scare you.
No, it's not startling and
You
scary.
get startled, just
No,
scared.
at no point am I sitting in bed at night like, oh, I hope a fish doesn't wander in here. Like I'm not. No.
No, that would be an irrational fear.
I have an irrational fear.
Oh, so it's a fear, so you're scared of it.
But it's not scared.
You are scared. You're either scared or you're not scared.
I don't know. It's not. It's confusing.
It's like someone's scared of snakes or
Oh, I
spiders.
have a deep question.
Go.
What is the evolutionary advantage of humor? And not just in the sense of the human race where funny people get laid. Like not that. I mean, why?
Do they get laid?
Sometimes. Why
Let me make a joke of it.
why did we as humans develop a sense of humor? I don't think any other animal
Oh, that's
has.
it. I'd lose my sense of humor. And I'd
And that's why you get paid the big bucks, ladies and gentlemen.
I think there's a few.
Come full circle.
I don't know. Cats are pretty funny.
Yeah, but they don't
They don't do it
they
on purpose,
they
though.
enjoy themselves. They have fun.
Yeah.
But they don't know what funny is.
Yeah. So there's
just
actually a
naturally
few
funny.
there's actually a biological response that you get within
Yeah.
the nervous system to reduce stress, especially during stressful times.
Laugh makes you feel better.
Yeah.
I-
You can, laugh.
and I
reckon
get-
especially.
and I-
Endorphins.
And I get that, but then there are other things that's not related to stress at all. That sort of
A caveman
Trigger,
tripped. People laughed.
see why.
And there's
why
just
does-
built up from
why?
that.
Yeah,
the
but
first
why is
person
that?
to laugh was really
Why
weird.
is that funny?
ever
Why
think
is
of
it? Why if we saw someone trip, it's like what? Why? like evolutionary. Why do we
cavemen
go?
tripped and that was funny.
Why did they find that? Why is
So, like,
watching
slapstick
someone
humor. I
else
don't know.
get hurt
Yeah, like
make us
slapstick
laugh?
I don't know. Why are you a piece of shit?
Why do we have 2 eyes instead of 3? I don't know.
I never got why animals who started with this sight, like the thing that was before a bat
Right.
could see,
Yeah.
and then it went into a cave, and its hearing got really good, and I'm like, okay, I understand that because it's dark. Why did the ones who went blind breed more? Why didn't the ones who could hear really well and see
Because they couldn't see.
Because
breed more?
they put
couldn't
more
see.
effort. They put more effort into the hearing,
Right.
and they lost their sight.
Well, okay.
Because so they were able to move around the cave more freely, get more mice, get more food,
Right.
Well,
bring home more
No,
stuff.
listen.
Well,
No,
you-
I'm not saying. Why did the ones who could hear better breed? I'm talking about one. Why did the ones who could hear
Because
better
it's not about.
and see worse?
Because it's not about
It's not about the seeing.
It's not about the breeding thing. It's because
Well, no, that's
you
how.
have certain amount of stat points, and they put their stat
That's what I
points
mean. It's
into
like
the
it
hearing,
feels like
but
it feels like
they get
stats.
It's like, well, we have to put it more into hearing, but we have to sacrifice sight.
That's what it doesn't make. It doesn't make sense
Cyclists
to.
done that.
It doesn't make.
Intelligence went all the way
Yeah.
down. And
It
strength
makes
went up.
it makes sense to me.
No
to,
endurance.
It makes sense to me for me. No, it makes sense to me that their hearing got better because they would need to.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense why their sight got worse.
Because they don't need
Because
it.
because
need
the
it.
caves are dark. They-
Because
And I know that.
eventually, at one point, a bat was born and had shitty eyesight, but could hear really well.
Why? Why was it?
Because it's
why
just a
didn't it
condition.
just
Bacteria.
But why did it
His
lose?
name was
why
Chad.
Did, okay,
Yeah, the fuck?
Why didn't the bat that was born, the next step in bat evolution? Why didn't it just have better hearing and normal
Because-
eyes?
I don't know,
Why
fucking
didn't
ask
it?
him.
Why didn't it? Why did it go whoop instead of just better hearing?
Because
Because that's how
it's my
evolution
stat point
works.
theory.
across the
You only have a certain
population
amount of
of
stat
bats,
points.
That's how
you would
evolution
get
works.
bats
It's
with
gradual.
like better eyesight than the original like parents, but they wouldn't have survived as well, so they ended up dying.
No, I'm not saying that their eye. Why didn't the ones with whose eyesight
Yeah.
got better? I'm saying why did the ones that were the next step in evolution, the ones who passed their genes on more, why were they the ones that had worse eyes
Because
instead of? I don't understand why they had better hearing. I understand why they had better hearing. I don't understand why they also had to have worse eyes.
Because I don't know
they
why they had
don't
fucking
require
eyes.
eyes.
They didn't go, oh, we don't need
They didn't need their
eyesight.
sight as much.
But why? But
They won't rely on
why?
it.
But
It's like
why would
didn't fucking
but why
join.
would
It's like-
they-
We don't know why.
That's just what happened. There's a fucking council of bats that is like, guys,
Why
stop
would they-
using your eyes, increase hearing. And everyone's like, this guy spit.
This is the new meta.
Yeah.
Well, I understand.
It's all about ears,
I
boys.
That's all that is. And all that subscribe.
Does that not? That doesn't make sense to me for something to go. Well, we
you
have
can
this. We have
see-
this thing.
Yeah.
We'll improve this other thing, and then
But
get
it's
rid
not
of
like
this
it's
thing.
not. It's not a like conscious improvement.
This guy has eyes.
Yeah. Oh, you can see.
It just doesn't. It doesn't make sense. In the sense of evolution, that
I
each
get in
thing
the
should
sense
be
that why
better than
wouldn't-
the last.
Why wouldn't you
But
be able to
evolution
see
isn't
in
like-
the dark?
Evolution
Like,
isn't
why
like
wouldn't
that.
they evolve to that way instead of?
I think
Just
over
continually
time,
losing.
it's not that their eyesight just got worse because they couldn't see fucking anything.
Yeah,
And
It was
over
not-
time,
I'm not
That's
being
in
honest.
mammals
I'm
as
not-
well, aren't
I'm not
No,
being honest.
gradually over time, their eyesight just got worse.
But why?
Because
Why?
they can't see! They can't see, so they can't use their fucking eyes!
I think what he's saying as well. Why didn't they
Okay.
evolve to the point where they could
bats-
see in the dark,
two bats
or
are-
could see in the dark
Two
better?
bats are born.
Do you want glow-in-the-dark bats?
Stop. All right. Okay. I
be
figured
cool.
out how to explain it. I figured out how to explain it. Two different bat
Walk into a bar.
species are born. All right. You've got OG bat.
You got infinite bats.
You got okay. You got
but no bats.
you've got
infinite bats.
you've got
infinite sight, but no hearing.
listen, you've got OG bat who can
hearing.
you can see,
No
but
bats.
his hearing is meh. OG bat hearing can see great, hearing's not so good.
Yeah.
That's they go in the cave. It's dark.
Yeah.
Then the next set, two different bats are born. The bat that can hear well, but not see as good, or the bat that can see just as good, and also its ears got better. Why did that one pass on its genes less than that one?
Because it died.
Well, there's not necessarily a like it wouldn't necessarily
shit.
It hit a window.
like spread its genes less. Evolution is fairly random. Like there's no evolution gives positive traits all the time.
Why are you
there are
finding
very
evolution?
much cases where evolution has like fucked
But
over
it
a
must.
species.
But it.
Yeah.
But it
Like
must
the
have.
dodo.
It must have on a grand scale.
Yeah.
The ones that could see worse pass
the
on
emu.
more because that's sort of the way it went.
Dumb fucking.
Well,
Fly the Spurs.
There
Fly
was-
the Spurs.
There must have been an advantage for being blind.
But then what's the
not
advantage
necessarily
of
a
being
advantage
Yeah.
for being blind, but
Higher
just
hearing.
just a
But why? Because your stat point.
Yeah.
Your stat points.
It works.
It's the only thing that makes sense. Is that you?
What if we
can't
become-
max them all out?
Yeah, you can't.
You gotta pick one. Why don't we have an exoskeleton and an interskeleton?
Exactly. Because stats. We
You
only
get
have
one.
a certain amount of stat points.
You
that'd
get
be
one.
so fucking painful. Exoskeleton? Oh, I broke my rib on my exoskeleton. That would hurt.
Well, it hurts if you break an inside too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I'm just saying.
It's just to be just as hard.
But it's like the first layer before
Well-
you hit the fleshy skin.
mainly as well because if you break your exoskeleton, you're generally kind of fucked. Because like,
well, 'cause
I'll
you
just break
don't
their
have-
skeleton and fucking die.
But that's because they don't have an interskeleton.
Yeah, that's why we have suits of armor.
That's what I mean. We should just. We have
That's what a suit of armor is.
You know what? Fuck it. Do it right now. What are you doing? Evolution. Figure it out. All right. But also, if we put you in a black room for like 2 weeks, are you saying that your hearing would
That's
get
not
better
what. That's not what
and
I'm.
your eyesight would get worse?
That's not what I'm saying.
I know,
at all.
but I'm just asking you now.
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm
at
asking
all.
you now. So
I'm saying-
maybe
and
after
what I'm saying is, if
10,000
we
year
put
period,
if we put you as a human being
Yeah.
in a dark room,
Yeah.
and we with a bunch of other people, why would your descendants' eyesight? Why would it not just stay as it? Even though you don't need it. Even though you don't need
Okay.
it, why would it not just stay as it is?
Well, this is okay. So this is very similar to the cave fish, the blind cave fish thing that has occurred. So there's fish in a cave. I forget where, but they're essentially blind. They didn't start out blind, but they still have eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
But they can't see.
And I don't understand why their genes went. You're not using it, so it's gone.
It's not necessarily that. It's just when they are
The more
growing,
and more
as
you
you're
talk,
growing as well. Like, because if you were born in
the more and
darkness,
more my
right,
theory is
your
making
eyes
sense.
wouldn't adjust. Yeah. It's just because it's pitch black, right?
No,
So your eyes essentially wither.
I 100% get. I 100% get it when it's explained to me. But I'm still confused as to why the genealogy decides
I've told
to
you.
just get rid of it.
It's random.
Do you think
It's
that's
not-
what
It's the stat point
But it
system.
can't be too random because everything
No,
that's
it is 100% random.
but everything
It's
that's in
not random,
darkness
it's stat
loses
points.
loses sight.
Do you think you can lose your sense of humour for a stat point?
For one stat point.
Yeah.
What is what? How much does a stat point give me?
I feel like it's a feature, not a stat.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, to what? Like, yeah, but how much is a +1? Like, if I give a +1 to my sight, would they give me X-ray vision? Like, what? What are you talking about?
No, it gives you better vision.
How,
You don't need
but
glasses.
what does that mean?
Well,
See
that's
further, less blurry.
no,
But how
because the
to what level?
well 20/20 visions because
I
you
have
got 20
20/20 vision.
Yeah, so you got 20 points in
You do
in
not.
eyesight.
I have 20/20 vision. I've been tested. I have 20/20 vision.
When did you get tested?
10 years ago.
That's not.
Alright, you might
Yeah.
not
but
have
I've
20/20
not. But I've not noticed any.
That's because it's you have
They-
to work with your fucking eyes.
they
You just proved the
might.
Bat's point. You haven't used it for so long that you haven't even noticed you don't need it.
Yeah,
and they just forgot about it.
They might find something that you might have 19. So you might go down a point.
No.
But you might have gained a point in hearing.
Do you think they'll like?
No, I don't think so. I don't think. I don't think as you age, certain things get better. I think it's just you sort of peak, and then it just gets worse.
You have your max stats and then they just keep going down.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that gets better over time is your voice.
Yeah, but then it does eventually get worse. And again, and again, it peaks at 30,
Yeah,
and then it gets worse.
I guess so.
I wonder if when my voice gets worse, it actually gets better.
It'll get croakier. Actually, it'll get weaker. Because old people, they talk from the back of the
All right,
throat.
we've hit the.
I don't want
voice
to. I don't want to live to that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because your tongue's not as strong.
I was gonna say, do you need your tongue to speak? But yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course
Yeah.
you do. Yeah.
Maybe
This man has been spending
Yeah.
time on Joy.
Here's my thing, right?
Would you give up your sense of speech?
For
As
Yes.
a, as a
As another
as the
sense.
other another zero.
Zero.
You give
This it gets irrelevant after $1 billion.
why'd you? What did you give up for $1 million?
what would you give up
Stephen
first?
Hawking.
Taste, smell, or speech?
Taste,
Smell.
smell.
So speech is
And
third.
speech.
Speech is third.
Yeah, I'd go mute. Yeah.
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 I don't like talking to people anyway.
I don't know.
I do like
It's,
talking,
there are situations where you need it, like emergency.
Stephen Hawking.
You got to call the police.
Yeah. No.
They take texts
happened?
now.
Yeah, they take.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, no, I fell
I,
down.
but like, but like, I find it frustrating enough to send. To send I find it frustrating enough to send like a normal text. I'm just like, it's much quicker to go, hello?
No. You don't send fucking texts. You have a GIF board in your like shortcut section.
Yeah, you just send the police the GIF.
Yeah.
Like,
It's-
help, I've fallen down the
You
stairs.
have a gift library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would literally be like the GIF of Peter Griffin falling down the stairs. And then you go, haha,
But no, because
For another one.
imagine someone gets really hurt and you call emergency services and you're like, hello, yeah, he's fallen down on a railroad spike and he's stabbed himself. Help! What do I do? Okay, well, how's he reacting? Okay, this is how. Imagine texting that, like,
We
hello,
palm the phone
help!
to someone who was
he
nearby.
has been stabbed. He's bleeding out of his left side. Oop! Now it has also started coming out of his. By the time you send the text,
Just saying.
never mind, he's dead.
Just saying, take a picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that would
do
work.
video.
Yeah.
But then you gotta
We have the technology.
send. It won't send.
So you think sending a picture?
Live stream.
Yeah, Twitch it.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Instead, you just send them a link and you just film
Yeah, but
some
you
dead
can't.
guy.
Yeah.
But no one knows the context. You can't speak.
Well, you obviously send them a text like, "Hey,
You can still use sign
Help.
language when you're mute.
But
That's fine.
if you can't speak and you film someone, first of all, the first thing they see is just a dead body, so they think you're a murderer.
Yeah.
And then you gotta find
Well,
a
you
way to
have
prop up
time.
the
Well,
camera.
you would send them."
But it's just like a thumbnail of YouTube being like,
I imagine you would send them a text first.
But you just put twitching it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'd be like,
You'd be like,
"Hey,
and,
dead guy."
kick would like
Help.
Hey, this guy fell down on me.
and it's not like they just immediately assume you killed the guy.
Probably
They give you the benefit of the doubt.
I mean,
And then they still arrest you, and then, the cops will still,
How
have
do
to
you plead
question
not
you.
guilty?
You need to carry around a little piano box. So it's always
Why
like a
are we
sound
talking
film.
about being-
Da-da-da-da-da.
Fuck me, we're bad. Why are we talking about being mute on a podcast? Do you know what it'd be like?
You know, yeah. Would we give up? Would we give up our
would have-
sense of speech?
I think.
We would have subtitles at that point.
I think there would be humor in that
Are
somewhere.
there any sign language podcasts? Where they
Yes.
They're
just
probably
do
are,
sign
though.
language?
They probably are. They use
sure.
text to speech.
I mean, we have the people whenever the prime ministers do the thing.
Yeah,
and
they have-
But I mean, I don't mean they have interpreters. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a panel of people who can't speak, and they just
I'm
sit there and go.
sure
Yeah, I'm sure they'd have translators.
there is something
that.
for everything.
Yeah.
The end. No, it can't be. How long have we been
The
going?
end.
That's the second hour.
Second
2
hour.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to see you for a year. We have to go out with a bang.
Yeah, make it half an hour.
I can do it in 2 parts. I can split.
We could do,
Yeah,
3
there you
shows.
go.
In theory.
This is 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Schneider cut.
Well, we
1 and
can't.
3.
We can't record for 3
Rogers cut.
weeks
Why not?
because you're going on holiday before you.
Yeah,
set
but I
up.
still have a microphone and a video. It's half an hour of my day. I'll record. Promise.
No, we don't need to
Yeah,
push
but-
it.
Editing will be the
You're gonna
problem.
be jet
now,
lag as
but
fuck.
this makes my life easier if this is 3.
Well, how long do we?
Look,
how long do the usual video ones go for?
The normal video one, it
Yeah.
just depended on how long.
How
How
much
do you?
footage do we have then?
3 hours.
3 hours. Okay, that's
Maybe 2 hours.
Yeah,
It's like
2 hours.
2 hours. That's
2 to
3
3
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, alright. See you later.
Well, you can do your vacation and you can tell us how your vacation went.
Yeah, it's true. I can do that. That's good.
Do you relax? You've earned it.
You earned, yeah. Take 3 weeks off,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Take some time off from from Adam whispering into
Yeah.
your
Fuck, that
ears
creeps me out.
during.
Well, I can explain
What about
this
this?
video.
What about this week though? What I was giving?
We still have a little conversation.
No. The most recent audio recording, all the little treats I left you.
The fucking gags I had. I'm listening to the podcast, right? This is probably from 2 episodes ago. I'm listening to it. I'm headphones down, literally like this, and then he's like, Alex, and I'm like,
No,
I'm
I'm
looking
not
up.
talking about that. I'm talking about the
the
little
fucking burps
the
and
little
shit.
burpees.
It's
that did in the
disgusting.
microphone.
Did you burpees?
No, I was just like.
There was I was like, oh, surely he doesn't do it again. Surely.
I did it.
I was literally like, oh, surely it's a mistake, and then he just went into the
Maybe
mic,
the
and I was like,
fir-
what the fuck?
I didn't do it for the first half, and then I
Right.
loaded the second half.
As soon as I said, hey, no one do any more cheeky shit into the mic,
Yeah.
he's like, okay.
That was your big mistake.
Yeah, I know.
Just
Calling
Just
him
wait
out.
until you fucking edit this, and I'm just gonna start sending you audio files.
what? But what do you mean? I'm
This-
here
this
next
is-
to you. I'm
this is
watching
the
you.
audio.
I've watched
This
you.
is-
You haven't
this-
done
this
it
is
one
our
time.
audio.
Actually, to
file.
be fair, this is way more of a punishment than anything I can ever
Yeah.
send
Yeah.
to you as an audio file. This is a nightmare. We've had many conversations while you guys were talking. This is gonna suck.
I've had a conversation with Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a little
I
conversation.
can do picture in picture.
technically, you could split.
I'm expecting Rogers just to upload a 5-second video going, "This was a shit show to edit."
It's just him
Not doing it.
turning off the computer, going, "No." That's how I felt editing this week's podcast.
Have you finished it?
I'm 18 minutes into it. We talked about the Mega Bleed and
Yeah.
how that's still a fucking funny idea. We need
I
like.
wasn't listening, by the way. When
No,
he was
you
talking about, I was like leaning back in my chair, just fiddling with something.
Yeah, we know.
I was like,
Because I said, Adam, what do you think? You went, what did I say?
Yeah.
What do I think?
You sounded so.
And then you literally were like, what the fuck are you talking You're like, God, you got so angry. So quick. We were like, talking about the Mega Bleed, and you're like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But like, it was
It
like,
was.
good
to be
times.
fair.
Good times.
yeah, so it was like, we were like, oh, it's a cruise ship. I was like, and Peter's like, yeah, what if it's like, and it's like cut the sound of the cruise ship, like a real cruise ship in it. So it just sounds like he's perched.
So it sounds like the swearing episode of SpongeBob.
What?
Isn't that a thing they do on SpongeBob when they swear? They like do foghorns and stuff.
Maybe, possibly.
Because
I
they
don't
read
know.
it on like it's drawn on like a garbage skip, and there's just like Mr. Krabs is a.
Sure.
Isn't that, oh, it's dolphin noises. Never mind.
Cut that. Cut that.
Mr. Krabs is a. And then they get.
Okay.
All right, we've hit the
Let's
delivery.
do it.
I'm actually gonna wrap it up.
Maybe that's how Mega Bleed.
Yeah.
That'll going.
No, that's not a Mega Bleed.
I'm trying to do a dolphin noise in the back of my throat, like a clicking noise.
No, that's not. No, we're not using that.
Whatever that was not it.
That gets us banned.
My uvula is going crazy. It just can't make any noise.
Maybe you can close your eyes and listen to that by
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh, I'm so glad.
my
I'm not
gosh.
touching this after this. This is gross.
Let's
Let's do it.
wrap it up. Any
Yeah.
final thoughts?
No. My last
Enjoy-
final thought actually got us like half an hour more content. So
Enjoy Japan.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Have
I
a
will.
soft day.
Enjoy
Yeah.
yourself.
I'll do most of these podcasts probably either hungover or in the middle of drinking for like the first 5 weeks.
Oh, you'll just be
boy.
like, oh, you'll do your podcast and go, okay, cool. Only 6 days, 23 and a half hours, some more socializing.
Yeah, I'm just like, fuck, what am I gonna do? I'll just ask one day, can we just make another one?
Yeah.
Like, I'm bored. Can we just do that?
Yeah.
Maybe. Hey, I'm telling you, only more content's
was-
coming from this.
That was like your joke. He's like, because he's not going to know anyone there. He's going to come home and be like, man, I could record a podcast. What are you guys doing?
What?
Yeah, you guys want to hang out? Just hang out for a bit? I mean, that's what I did for the last 2 weeks, these weeks. Every single time, like, it's podcast day.
Podcast day!
Oh, boy.
I literally am like, it's so exciting. That's how I feel like playing D&D.
I high key enjoy the recordings because
Yeah.
it's just dumb
Yeah.
fun.
It's silly. It's
Yeah.
really, really fun. But, like, I feel
Gives
like...
us a reason to catch up. If
yeah,
anything.
exactly
We just
right.
need to come in with something to talk about.
Yeah.
Well,
when
the,
we did
the
at least
beautiful
one
thing is
topic
he'll be in
each.
Japan, so
If I don't come in with anything to talk... If you're like, how's Japan? I'm going, meh.
I was like,
What, 9 months in, just like, how's Japan? You,
it's alright.
you
it's
know.
like I don't remember. I was blacked out the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I got no memory. Still on opioids.
Yeah.
I saw a bus once.
They have,
Is that just today or? Oh, I mean Japan. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just meant today.
I was going to ask if they had buses in Japan, but they do.
Yes, they do. And trains.
Ooh. Looped all the way back around.
Yeah.
There we go.
All the way back. Thank you everyone for watching the main podcast. Episode 8. I had a stroke there.
Well, no, this isn't in this. This
This will
isn't.
be a special.
This is in a
yeah.
different continuity. So it's main podcast 2024 episode 1 brackets podcast 8.
Thank you everyone.
Do not, please do not, for the love of God, make that the
That's
title.
just the title. That's just the little subtitle underneath it. But no, thank you everyone for watching the main podcast. We have been your hosts, Peter, Alex, Adam, and Dan.
And thank you for Camry Like Car for the continuous shout out and support.
Yes, thank you so much, Camry. We really need it. And
Check her
that-
out on Twitch.
Yes, that being said,
Twitch.com. No, twitch.tv /
Camry Like Car.
her full name isn't Camry Likes Car. Her name's just Camry.
No, I know.
Okay, cool.
But that's
sure.
a stream.
But I'm to the streamer. The
But
streamer
that's a
handle.
Twitch name.
Cool. Make sure you
We can put a link in the bio.
Yeah. Link in the description.
make sure you like and subscribe. Comment if you want. If it's Larry or Lazarus, and we will
Oh,
see
that
you.
was 2 episodes ago.
We will see you all next week. Oh, that was good.
That was great.
So stop.